Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's time for more Workers and Resources. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin. Hope you're all doing well today. So currently, we're expanding out the highway and train network system out to Radong. You know, it's a fitting name for a uranium mine. Yes, we are going to start mining uranium here. It shall be glorious and an excellent export. I've been mulling over what to do. Basically, I have a couple of options that I've been exploring. Actually, the first one I wanted to explore originally was setting up a metro line. But metro lines are super annoying and finicky. First order of business is you have to bring them in from a customs house. And metro lines cannot connect with a regular railway. They cannot even go over a road. Although, is there a road with a metro in it? No, just for tram. Although, might be worthwhile to also explore. You know? But yeah, they do have to hook up to one of these as well, which is super annoying. But I have effectively no open customs houses I could theoretically connect a metro railway to. Which blows. Like, I'd have to basically, I think, connect it over here or here. Neither of which are particularly good options. By the way, this bridge did get built. I do have a connection in the NATO customs house. So, I had to cross off the metro line. As nice as it would be, and super useful. And, had to consider something else. And I think I might have a solution. First off, I'm actually kind of tempted to be like, hang on, tram depot? What do I got for trams, you know? Any really good trams? Because, like, theoretically, it's not a bad idea. Let's see. Or, oh yeah, that would be trolley bus is what I need. Trolley bus, there we are. Yeah, no, it's 75 kilometers an hour and having to follow the roadway, it just wouldn't work. Alright, so I'm going to fall back on the last plan I had, which is the American border post here. There are great vehicles I now have access to. One of which is the Mars 305. It is a bus with a top speed of 105 kilometers an hour. That means it has 4 hours to get from the bus pickup here all the way out to Radong. And it might be able to do that. I'm not 100% certain. That's part of the problem. I'm hoping it's capable. If not, then I have to build a city out here and, like, just ferry in people. But 105 kilometers an hour is pretty good, you know? Like, I mean, how long does it take you guys to get out here? Only about an hour, right? So, you know, it takes them, like, an hour to get out to there. Hour 1, hour 2... Like, I think these buses that don't even go as fast, like the KSM-11, I think can only do, what? Yeah, 75 kilometers an hour? So I think the Mars 305s should have no problem actually getting people out to Radong. If I set up just a bus station out here. Which, you know what? That's actually a pretty solid idea. Alright, I'm sold. You know, I was originally thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to build a freaking city out here. No, I don't. Although I still definitely have shit I have to take care of. Our crime is starting to get a little overwhelming because all of our prisoners are escaping. And that is at least slightly because I did not consider that getting rid of all the buildings here and all the people here was going to cause a shortage of workers at the prison. Turns out, that's my bad. Yeah. The prison can't be reached from the bus station, which is one of the problems with that. Because I cut all the road connections in between here. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of want to put additional structures here, so... Shouldn't be too bad, you know? Yeah, because it'd be really handy to be able to put down a metro station here and just have it come out, like, up here. Of course, again, part of the problem is that, well, the metro line can at least go underground. Like, I theoretically could make a metro line that goes out to here, underground. Actually, wait, can I? Hold on. Metro line. Okay, I have to assume that track builder... I've never actually done this here, but I've got to assume that track builders can go on a metro railway. Like, that has to be the case. Otherwise, they would be completely unbuildable. And the thing is that you just have to immediately, like... You know. Like, I'm pretty sure what I have to do is literally... Like, put this, like, basically here and dig it into the ground, and then dig it under the ground. And then bring it all around. Yeah. Not worth it. So, the good news, though, the railway tracks are coming along. It's taking a while. But it'll get there. As is the highway. Alright. I just want to double check your highway. Yep. This one got a little on hold because I did not assign all the construction offices, so that was my bad. Alright. So, I think that about covers it in terms of my plans there. We are at least still profitable, although I am concerned about my growing imports. So, let's have a look at that and see what I can do. You know? Import of resources. Let's go with last month, so I just have a full month. Yeah, by and large, crops and chemicals. 16 chemicals. Once I only use like enough chemicals where one standard chemical plant would be almost enough to cover me. Although in practice, I'd well, no, I mean 30 days. This thing should produce like 25 tons of chemicals. Yeah. I mean, I would need to supply it with some stuff, but I mean, like, the main problem is just the variety of shit I need to supply this fucking thing with. It has, the imports. Like, hypothetically, if I was going to place down a chemical plant here, the thing to do would probably be have, like, a road cargo station just attached to it, and just have the trucks there. Like, just offloading. Yeah. No, that actually seems like a concept I could do. Like, that's just crazy enough to work. Mm-hmm. So I could put a chemical plant here. I guess the gravel would have to offload, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah. Have to maybe hook up some more sewer line or whatever, but I feel like that's definitely a doable thing. Although ideally I'd like to make sure it could actually had a direct connection to the power plant. So maybe I need to put it back here. I mean, I'm assuming that you can get access. But yeah. The reason I'd want to have it, like, have a direct connection to the power plant is just because of the, like, actually fairly extreme power. Oh no, it's only 14 megawatt hours. Like, yeah, you definitely can handle it. Like, you do not show very much wattage use. Okay. This thing only produces 15 tons of pollution. Okay. I do wonder, with the road... Maybe I should think a little bit more first. Just a little bit more, because I need to understand everything. You know? This only has 2 stations for vehicle loading and unloading, so I'll have to be careful. So there is the road cargo station. Oil, fuel loading and unloading. Truck aggregate loading and unloading. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I can't necessarily unload everything at that particular one. So I would need both. Or actually, no, I guess that's fine. Because, yeah, these just connect into... Right. Okay. So no, it works. I just need to do a little bit more connectivity than I originally anticipated. So, frustrating, but not impossible. And actually I need to redouble my thought on what isn't where I want to put it, because then now all of a sudden here looks a little bit better to put it, because then I actually have the capacity to it. Oh, good. My waste separation education's done. More uranium enrichment? Probably not. At least not for a while. Engineering would be nice. I don't know. Like, what could I actually get and use right now? Plastics, probably not. Port infrastructure. No. Actually, I have most of what I would like consider to be the main techs, which is good. Maybe it might be time to actually try and develop the ability to produce vehicles. The problem, of course, is it's actually just locked behind all that shit. And these are all useless techs. Like advanced engineering study, and conveyor belt production all do nothing. And finally, we can start researching this stuff. That at least gets me the mechanical components factory, but that's not super useful. Designing a refinery is an actually really interesting option that is worth considering. One of the simple things you can do is just kind of on the border set up a refinery with 3 pipe flows, and it can be super profitable to do. You have the input pipe of oil, and you just have the output pipe of bitumen and fuel there. It can help a lot. Population's continuing to grow. Yeah, which is good. How's our education level? Yeah, 37, so holding steady. Alright. I'm hesitant about spending too much money, though. Huh, my exports actually reached 300,000 last month. That's good. Yeah. Some of these places need lots of asphalt. But we're making progress in getting, well, the road out here. So if I'm going to just have the road arrive, I guess I actually need to figure out, first off, we should probably connect to there. Okay, yep. Good. Yeah, I was a little worried about that, because the road, if it's the intersection's just not quite right, it can be a problem. Originally it was going to be connected over here, but now, well, yeah. So maybe a road drop-off somewhere in the core here should be fine. It doesn't take much. Simple bus station. I'll maybe spice it up this time and not use the free one, but, you know. Seems like this should have access, but I feel like it also might need to be the last thing I build, because like some of this stuff just kind of cuts the ability for people to walk through off, so I can't actually do any of the calculation. Although, I think it is fair to at least suggest that this is the entry point. Yeah, I think that works. I think that is a fair suggestion. Do I want to... It's more like, do I want to have an inline here and an outline here? No, probably not. I mean, I'm just a little worried about the buses, like, all backing up, but I think that's solved with better planning on my part. But the problem is I can't do that planning that I want to do, because I have no idea if they'll be able to reach, like, the mine from here. Which, I'm just gonna have to hope that they can. Yeah. I guess so. Well, on that note, so this is the uranium mine. That does mean that I need a waste connection for you, right? Specifically, I usually use these. Oh god, that's where that hook is? I fucked up so badly then. Well, not really. I just need to adjust this road, which was hastily placed down. Yeah. Although, it does make me immediately concerned. Yeah. It does make me immediately concerned. Let me think. So, I need... Yeah, I'm kind of also concerned about this slowing rising problem of not having enough ambulances. Apparently my hospital is overwhelmed, and 8 ambulances is not enough for all these guys. So I'm considering placing down another hospital to try and help service this. Like, it's not even necessarily the patient's issue. Like, if I build another hospital, I'd probably just cut down the number of doctors pretty significantly. But, like, I just need more ambulances. Sadly, there's not, like, an ambulance bay or anything that I could build. Yeah, I've really got to do something about crime before it starts spiraling out of control. Missing workers. Alright, you guys all go work there. And allow citizens to move into this building. Yeah, we don't have anyone who's 21 plus that they're on flat, but eventually that might start happening. I mean, I do want to demolish all these eventually and, you know, replace them with higher quality flats, but still. Yeah, so at this point I assume it's just this one that needs building. 165 tons of asphalt. It's a lot of asphalt. It'll get there eventually. I hope. But they do have to haul in the asphalt. This is illegal. Sir. Hang on. Let me look for some signage. Yeah. I guess supply is the trick, maybe. You know, I admit here, I considered local supply, right? That's what that one meant. But you know what I'm betting? That's not at all what that means. That's not what that means. Any supply vehicle can just casually drive through here. Whereas all the things on the lines, at least, will go through there. Alright. Well, good to know. So, anyway, where was I? Right. I want to do chemicals. So, even if I do it like here, we have the road station. Yeah, I think this might work. I think I'll cut off that road bit there while I try and design the internals here. Or let's do road for cargo. So I want an oil fueling and unfueling station. Yeah, probably more than 2, but so maybe something like this. And then truck aggregate unloading, like about here. I don't actually want to have a direct connection. Okay. Yeah, just need a little something like this. Which is fine. Okay. So theoretically this, as a chemical plant, is pretty much good enough. Yeah, I don't think we have any open sewage line here, but that's fine. And I think I actually have this water well up here, which can supply enough. And, like, it keeps its chemicals, yeah, 26 per day. You have a water connection, sewage connection, yep, electrical connection, good. So, like, this is a chemical plant, could work. It shouldn't be too difficult to, you know, do it. 1.2 tons of oil a day. Yeah. Should be fine. I'm trying to think, like, how many days does it take to go between point A and point B? We'll see. As far as, can't see garbage connection on it. It doesn't look like it has much of a garbage connection, unfortunately. But it is, like, right here, so it should be fine, right? Christ, I hope so. Still so much construction waste. Alright. But yeah, that should help a lot, actually, just in terms of, you know, distributing chemicals. I'll need to make sure that, I don't know. Where is that water treatment plant? There it is. This place keeps its chemicals up. Where else besides these two places need chemicals? I think there's a way to check that. Okay, so industry consumes 5, citizen facility consumes none. Excellent. You love to see it. So, constructions, yeah. It doesn't tell me what buildings specifically, however, consume chemicals. Well, I think as far as, like, my immediate, like, civilian concern is, it is just the wastewater, or just the water treatment plant. Yeah. And that consumes chemicals. Any chemicals here? Nope, nope. Nope. No chemicals in the construction. Unrealistically, no chemicals in my food. Yep, alright. Good enough. Go. Let the games begin. So yeah, let's get a little bit of chemicals going. Still 70 tons of asphalt. Surprisingly, no trucks waiting in the wings to just keep it going. I figured we had enough, but apparently not. Oh well. This is still trying to build out the railway there. Alright. Trying to think. What's the best way I can set this up? No. Overpass, no. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can get this all off of right turns, but no. Oh god, I never got around to building the waste here. This is the problem with having too many plans going on in my head at once. I'll forget some of them. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried about doing dumped with claw machine. But really, is there any better way to do this? Might be crazy. Hear me out, though. This might be crazy. One, maybe an incinerator. Incinerators don't really work very well when it comes to things. So it doesn't say, unfortunately, like, waste here, does it? Plastic waste? Sure, but no mixed waste. I could try using the waste separation edification. That might actually help. So, waste from mines is, generally speaking, a pretty simple mix of like construction and metal scrap alongside some leftover mixed waste. So if I have it separated, then most of it can be put in a dump, but some of it can just be kind of picked up. I'm literally thinking about having like road cargo stations where the trucks will just load into the train. Because I know the trains can't pick up from the transfer stations. But if it's all separated out, certainly is a thought. Yeah, certainly is a thought. I'm trying to think how that would work, though. Well, yeah. Yeah, they can load and unload fairly quick. Load from the transfer station, unload to the dump fairly quick, I mean. So that actually is okay. Yeah, this actually might work. So I put like a road cargo station here. So it's like minimum travel time, right? Minimum travel time for these trucks. I guess I also need to make sure I have the waste transfer station. Honestly, just kind of hooked directly. Well, yeah, we have the waste transfer station hooked directly into this thing. No, I don't need the voxel map, thank you. Alright. Let me try that again. So not the road cargo station, but yeah, construction waste and metal scrap can then be unloaded. There. And actually just the smaller one should be fine. Oh, but right, that's aggregate. So dumps do not have aggregate input, do they? Dumps do not have aggregate input. Mm-hmm. Damn. Although, train... Hang on, can aggregate cars load... Hang on, I need to go. Can aggregate cars load? Because, yeah, you can do all the different kinds of waste, sure, but... Cargo wagon. Yeah, you can do construction aluminum waste and in large quantities. Excellent. That is pretty good, then. That's huge. Yeah. That's pretty good. So we now have wardens, which actually keeps the prison security up. Which, yeah. Should mean that they actually get criminality and reduced loyalty increased before being released again. Which is helpful. Alright. Well, looks like it's actually kind of done now. Alright, well in that case, let's get the next section of asphalt road done. Yep. There we are. Good. Get everything out there constructed. Yeah, I figure most of my construction efforts are, perhaps somewhat unsurprisingly, currently working on all these. Which is fine. Alright. We're currently not able to reach that, which is fine. Because I think I just need to do this. And like you should be able to. Yeah. Do both. There. Perfect. Yeah. Basically, I'm just gonna use trucks as a warehouse here, which is an interesting idea. But like, it doesn't like the chemical plant doesn't actually consume all that much, so the crops will literally be from right there, making it super easy. The oil has to be piped in or trucked in from the border, which is unfortunate. Wood also, but meh. Gravel is also present nearby, so that's nice. Yeah. So, like, functionally, the only thing I'm importing from the border will be the oil in the wood. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should just have the wood produced locally as well. I think it literally would only need, like, one person working this thing. And hey, bada boom. You know? One guy working wood cutting post, and I no longer need to import the wood. But yeah, no. This small little chemical plant will likely do a lot of good for me in terms of reducing my consumption of expensive resources. Oh, good. And now we're just rolling this asphalt. So do I want to converge this into a singular roadway? It actually kind of does make the most sense. Just kind of have this go like around here and just have that come off. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Let's redesign. I don't think I'm gonna have like the need for enough to justify otherwise, so. There. Alright. Not bad. Making good progress. Almost finished. Alright. But yeah, no, it does look pretty good to get this put in. Can't wait to not have to import chemicals at the border anymore. Like, even realistically, if I can only do half of it, you know? Well, how many, like... Okay, there's enough room for 3 trucks here. Or no, 4 trucks. That's great, actually. So what I can do is just have another line here that's just going to bring chemicals here. Which should dramatically just slow down the rate that the chemicals get brought in there. And yeah. Alright, so... God damn it. Why do power lines prevent me from building a sewage discharge underneath them? God damn, did I ever build these things over the water? Yeah. God, this is some bullshit or what? Yeah, I'm not even sure what to do. I guess I maybe just extend out a little bit of land here. Because I feel like it's the only thing I can do. I just gotta have a little peninsula out on flat. And then with any luck, I can place the sewage discharge there. Without the game complaining. Looks like I can. Good news. Alright. So, that'll cover that. And of course, it'd be on that side. Of course. There we are. And yeah, the water is on that side. Alright. Okay, honestly, like, if I can get it this far, that's huge. Yeah. There we are. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, everything's missing here, but that's okay. Honestly, shouldn't be too much. Alright. So I am going to need a couple of trucks. Let's see. I'd also need to consider. So, for example, when I'm picking the one I want to haul gravel, any more than realistically 10 tons is a waste. So, I'm actually going to want one of the smaller gravel trucks. What do you know? Temper. Still sort by total capacity, though. Okay, yeah, we can do 80 clicks. Okay. Yeah. Alright. 95 kilometers an hour, 10 tons of gravel. Perfect. We should never need all 10 tons, but that's fine. Now, no, hold on. I need to load from here, I'm pretty sure. Specifically load gravel. And specifically unload gravel. Wait until unloaded. Go. Alright, 20 tons of oil. I don't think anything actually comes anywhere close to 20 tons of oil. But hey. Yeah. I do have access to American ones now, so what have you guys got for oil tanks? Ooh, baby. 90 clicks an hour. I'll take one. Give me a Marquee cistern, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have to drive its ass all the way out. But thankfully, it doesn't actually need fuel. Yet. At least I hope it doesn't. I guess I'll find out. It didn't last time I did this run, but for some reason, I don't know. Mentally, I'm like, oh god, what if it needs fuel? Okay. Don't demolish the customs house, please. Alright. What else am I going to need? Open haul? U-37 logger, yeah, it does 16 tons of wood. Although this thing can do 88 kilometers an hour, so I think it's significantly better. Even if it's only 13 tons of wood. Because the wood has to come from the construction house, so... yeah. I don't know, though. What else is here? 23 tons of wood, 90. God, I love American vehicles. Oh, God, yes. Alright. Marquee covered? Yeah. The Marquee stuff is amazing. Alright, we will need, however, a covered hull. I think actually it only has like 8. How much does it have for crop storage? 8. So that's the maximum that can matter. Covered hull. 10 tons. 9.2. So again, the MZ504 wins out completely. Whoops. Edit that road depot, please. Open hull. It is, oh yeah, 80. No way, this does 88. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't need fuel. Good news. So yeah, we can use that. Good. Rest of the construction just kind of getting done, as it does. Chemicals are usually stored in this warehouse, so I think I'm going to need one more covered hull to pick up chemicals. And transport them to a central warehouse. Yeah, that's reasonable. Really this one, the only thing that matters is going to be speed, probably. Okay, maybe not that little capacity. Jeez. And for only 2 kilometers an hour over. Not even worth. Alright. So. No reason for you to be running to the border constantly. When we have this warehouse here. Always wait until unloaded. You, unfortunately, are going to have to run to the border. But we hope that won't be too much of a choke. We hope. Yeah, always make sure you wait until unloaded. Honestly, yeah, always load 100% and wait until loaded. There. Also, I guess wait until unloaded? Question mark? It should be fine. Alright, so that is most of this stuff taken care of. I think I need a dumper, though, still? I didn't get one, did I? Did I leave in this customs house? No. So, let's see, total capacity. Yeah, 80 kilometers an hour for a dumper. 90, oh yeah, 95 for this. Oh yeah, no, I already set up the dumper, I'm sure. Yep. Oh my god, this building's that power supply. Are you joking me? Frig. What up? Well, that was my bad. Oh well. Okay. Check. 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 We have everything except gravel and oil. Gravel kind of had a hiccup. I don't know when the hell oil will actually get here. Like, it's got a long way to drive, so... The expectation is it will take time. I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's actually almost here, isn't it? Nice. Perfect. Go. Alright. So that takes care of that. In which case, it's just, it's gonna be the gravel. Which we've kind of got going, so... Soon we'll have chemicals. I guess also it's technically the sewage pipe and sewage discharge, but looks like the sewage discharge is now finished. So that covers that. Nice. Oh, good. One of the 2 extra long railways is almost done. So I'm going to suspend construction on... honestly, just a lot of this right now. Yeah, because that's... it's really not something that we need, right? Christ, I hope it's not. We just need that to connect in. And yeah, you guys also can suspend the construction on that and that because we won't need it. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally now just waiting for the gravel. Wow. Still not enough worker slots here. I added another 60 jobs. Yeah, well, I guess that's fine. There's still loads of people waiting at this bus station. How about raise oil again? Jesus. Oil is far and not plentiful. Unemployment too high, probably. Oh lord. I say, do we have 21 plus that on flat? But maybe. Maybe now. Yeah, we're certainly about to hit overpopulation. I mean, allow citizens to move into buildings here. Like, I definitely made a mistake early on. Like, once I build more stuff here, we'll be alright, but... I mean, for now, I'm kind of just... Yeah, we got a fire truck here, we'll be fine. Okay, well, we've got the electrical... done, and then, yep. We're almost to chemicals. Sweet, sweet chemicals. I mean, at some point, like, I'll probably tear all that down. Because, you know, it'd be way better to do a chemical plant like here. But I feel like this one's super hard to supply, worth a damn, and would need, honestly, one of the more complex trains I could make. Not like impossible, but damn. I guess it has a built-in train station, at least. Great way to just straight deliver workers and everything else. You know, if this isn't already high priority, I want it to be high priority. You know? And have everything working on it. It just probably takes a while, unfortunately. Getting there. Yeah, those are the last couple of roadways that need to be done before we're on to coming into here. And whatever this entails. Well, I mean, at the bare minimum, I know everywhere that the buses travel should be graveled. Or not graveled, but asphalt. Everything else, honestly, I'm probably going to go with panel roads. As my choice. Since I do have the capacity to mass manufacture the panels now, it makes the most sense as far as I'm concerned. Barely any more work than, you know, anything else. I'm still gonna have to figure out that. Ugh. Garbage. It is my mortal enemy. Oh, good. Looks like that should be done in no time. And then finally, chemicals. Let there be chemicals! Bada boom. Yes. So with that should actually fairly dramatically reduce my, like, chemical import. Like, I'll see, but, you know. I don't know. Because, like, if I go last month and then look at consumption of resources, right? Last month, I only consumed 20 tons of chemicals. Now, optimally, I have 30 days per month. And at 0.8, that means I should produce 26 tons of chemicals. Suggesting that, in a perfect world, I'd produce 6 excess tons of chemicals. Now, in practice, that's probably not going to happen. You know, nothing's going to run at full efficiency all the time. Even this thing's not running at full efficiency somehow. I don't actually know how it's not running at full efficiency. You guys all miserable or what? Kind of. Yeah, my happiness isn't great. But, like, I'm hopeful that at least some of this should go. And we should reduce our consumption of chemicals a fair bit. I'm also worried that I'm actually no longer able to supply my light industry core. Well, I mean, I should at least be able to, at this point, give up the last one and actually, instead, have it carry crop. It should slowly deplete here as it drops stuff off, but that's fine. Yeah. Because from here out, at the bare minimum, this should be enough to supply the fabric factory, you know? If nothing else, it's enough to supply the fabric factory. For sure. Alright. So that should hopefully push a little more crop through. But I think it's kind of obvious that this is a problem. I am still not pushing enough. Gosh. Do I need, like, a second train? That'd be nuts. Alright. Well. Yeah, imported resources, 15. God. Chemicals are so expensive. Yeah, this thing ran out of crops. Like I say, it should get better as now I'm gonna, you know, pull in more and more. Crop instead of chemical. I'm actually wondering if it'd be better to directly fill the fabric factory. Yeah. Where the hell is that truck? That delivers the chemicals. Oh, is it there? Oh yeah, they're in here. I just can't see the damn little things. Yeah, it's actually getting pushed, so. Pause. I would like it if you unload chemicals and stop loading chemicals. Until unloaded, so that way you'll offload the chemicals. Good. So yeah, that is a significant bump to at least how much crop I'm bringing in. And it should help these run a little bit faster. Yep, and I mean, last month, yeah, 37 tons, 54 tons. Holy shit. Did I use chemicals in construction or something? How the fuck was I using 93 tons? Yeah, I don't know. I legitimately cannot comprehend that I would be using 93 tons of chemicals for anything. What in the goddamn? And just triple check to make sure I'm not using chemicals anywhere else, because now I'm like paranoid. How was I using... Oh, wait, I know why. Because when I was doing this, I was not pulling back the end date. It's like every month I'm just using more chemicals because I can't friggin' read the graph because I'm an idiot. So like if I go back 2 months, yeah, it's pretty healthily like 15 to 20 tons of chemicals per month. This thing, like, this is still filling up warehouses, so I'm curious to see how this will go over time. The good news is, though, with the extra crop coming in, like, this is doing a little bit better. As far as cargo trains, I was gonna be like, hang on, don't the Americans have a much better hopper? Or, like, or a covered wagon? Probably. Doesn't mean I can use it, though. So, yeah, as far as, like, boxcars go, yeah, I'm currently forced to use the 11066. There's the 11720. That only gets me 1 extra ton of crop. So not quite worth it. And unfortunately, it's going to be a long-ass time before I have a rail connection all the way out here to get the boxcar. Yeah, the friggin' 5077 here does 62 tons of crops. You know? Significant bump. Although 17 meters, actually that's less, isn't it? Holy shit. Because I think each of the... Yeah, I forgot to check the length. Hold on. Because, yeah, I'm currently using the 1166. Okay, it's 15 meters. 15 meters, alright. So same either way. Just checking. Yeah, we're importing a bit more crop. Importing significantly less chemicals. Yeah, this thing's now hovering here. Oh my. Do I actually believe I can do it? Because like this chemical plant is now shutting down due to full export. Yeah. Or not, question mark? Operating without issues. Oh, there we are. Guess there was a little bit of a buffer. Yeah. Alright, so it's now been September 15th. So, no, wait, hold on. Import and export this month. Yeah, we've only imported 4 tons of chemicals so far. That is a pretty dramatic reduction. You know, I assume I'll end up at like 8 in total. But that saves me about 15 grand. I barely moved any crops right around now. Although that does mean I've imported a little more oil. A little bit of wood, but that's literally nothing. Yeah. I don't know if I use oil for anything else. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. So I spent about $1 grand on oil. And save a bunch. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Can I catch it before it reaches the warehouse? I can. This is the most dangerous thing I could imagine doing. Oh, man. Yeah, this thing's fine. It's got six tons for import. Like, it's not a time issue for sure. Yeah. Alright. This ought to be interesting, though. Or very fatal. But either way, that just further dramatically reduces my import costs. And I'm always happy to do that, you know? I'm always happy to reduce my import costs. Wherever I can. Yeah. Making good progress. I think this should definitely be on wait until loaded. Yeah. Which might be dangerous, I don't know. It's probably fine. Yeah, you should go get more chemicals. Like, if you're gonna, you know, hang around for all that, you should. The industry doesn't quite run at full efficiency or consumption, nor does this. So, Lord knows this should be fine. Christ, I hope so. I mean, it's going to be waiting around for a long time anyway. Okay. So yeah, this month, it's the last month I'm importing chemicals. Let's just use July as my benchmark. Yeah. I've managed to, I think, convert somewhere between 30 and 40,000 imports to, I don't know, 1,000? Like, those are some pretty dramatic cost savings, I gotta admit. And I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. Until it all comes crashing down, anyway. And, like, I don't know. Having my water treatment plant like that definitely feels like it's going to come crashing down at some point. You know? I feel like I have set myself up for disaster. When it will strike, I do not know. But there will be disaster. Yeah. Look at that. We have dramatically reduced our imports. That helps so much. And also, in theory, my exports should also increase now. Since, you know, I'm bringing in more crops. And as a result, more stuff will actually get made. The industries can work close to full efficiency. Or so I hope. There's one thing I should note as well. This should always wait until loaded. At the warehouse. Just in case it ever comes by when there's no crops. It should wait. And collect the crops. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I think I produce enough. Although I am going to do one last check on using last month. So consumption of resources, chemicals, 19. Perfect. Production of resources. Where can I see domestic production and consumption? Production of resources. There's just one here. 16. Well, that says I was 3 tons short. To be fair, like, there was a lot of, I think, like, downtime, though, so it's okay. At least I hope it is. Let's find out. Well, I have to measure again for October, but maybe. Might just manage to get it. Alright. With that, though, thank you everyone for watching. I have been your lovely host, Calvin. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.